Have you ever wondered what truly sets highly intelligent people apart? Is it their ability to solve problems faster, their creativity, or their knack for seeing what others miss? Here's the truth. People with exceptionally high IQs live their lives differently. They adopt certain habits that amplify their intelligence and create a world of opportunities that others can only dream of. In this video, we're diving into the 7 most powerful habits of people with high IQs, the very traits that allow them to think sharper, act smarter, and achieve extraordinary results. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand these habits, but also learn how to adopt them to unlock your potential. Before we dive in, if you're serious about leveling up your life, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Trust me, you won't want to miss the insights we share here. It's your gateway to a smarter, more successful you. Now, let's get started with something extreme. What if I told you that most of us unknowingly sabotage our own intelligence every single day by ignoring these habits? It's time to change that. 1. They question everything. Highly intelligent people have an almost obsessive need to dig deeper into everything. They don't just accept the world as it's presented to them. They peel back the layers and look for the truth beneath the surface. For them, blind acceptance is a trap, and they refuse to be caught in it. Think about it. How often do we accept things simply because that's how it's always been done? Society is full of unspoken rules, outdated traditions, and half-truths that go unquestioned. But people with high IQs challenge all of it. Whether it's questioning a widely accepted belief, dissecting a news headline, or asking why certain rules exist, they're constantly seeking clarity. Here's the extreme truth. Most people live their lives on autopilot, blindly following what others say without ever stopping to question, does this even make sense? Highly intelligent individuals see this as a fatal flaw. They understand that accepting things at face value is the fastest way to remain stuck in mediocrity, stuck in outdated thinking, and stuck in someone else's version of reality. For example, when someone says, "This is how successful people live," highly intelligent people don't just nod along. They dig deeper. Who says this is the only way? What's the evidence? Could there be a better approach? Their curiosity allows them to uncover hidden solutions and create their own path to success. How you can apply this habit? Start questioning everything in your life. Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you follow the routines you do? Why do you accept certain opinions as fact? The answers might shock you. Here's a simple exercise. The next time you're told to do something, whether it's advice from a friend, a tradition, or even a personal habit, ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's the reason behind it? Is there a better way? This isn't about being difficult or contrarian, it's about seeking the truth. You'll discover that many things you've been told to accept are flawed, outdated, or outright wrong. And when you start uncovering those deeper truths, you'll unlock a level of clarity and confidence most people never achieve. Remember this: if you don't question the world around you, you'll be trapped by it. But if you start asking the hard questions, the answers you find might just set you free. 2. They embrace solitude. Highly intelligent people have a profound relationship with solitude. While most people run from being alone, distracting themselves with social media, endless conversations, or background noise, those with high IQs do the exact opposite. Solitude is not just time spent alone. For them, it's a sacred space where their minds thrive. Here's what makes this habit so extreme. Solitude isn't just about peace and quiet. It's where they do their deepest thinking. It's where they process complex ideas, solve problems others can't even begin to tackle, and make decisions that shape their lives. It's in these quiet moments that breakthroughs happen. Think about it. How often do we actually allow ourselves to think without interruptions? Most people fear being alone because silence can feel uncomfortable. But highly intelligent individuals know that silence is where the magic happens. It's in those moments of stillness that they can focus entirely on their thoughts, connect dots that others miss, and see the world with unmatched clarity. Here's the extreme truth. Most people drown their own intelligence in noise, scrolling through their phones, filling every moment with music or chatter, and constantly seeking validation from others. But highly intelligent people know that constant noise kills creativity and independent thinking. They deliberately embrace solitude to free themselves from distractions and let their minds work at full capacity. Take Nikola Tesla, for example. Tesla famously said, "The mind is sharper and keener in seclusion and uninterrupted solitude." He credited his greatest inventions to the time he spent alone, thinking deeply. This isn't just a quirky habit of geniuses, it's a proven method to unlock your full intellectual potential. How you can apply this habit? Start by carving out at least 15 to 30 minutes a day where you unplug completely. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Find a quiet space and let your thoughts wander. Reflect on your goals, analyze your challenges, or simply observe the patterns in your life. You might feel restless at first. It's normal. But stick with it. Over time, you'll notice that your thoughts become sharper, your decisions become clearer, and your creativity skyrockets. For an extreme challenge, consider spending an entire day or even a weekend completely disconnected from the world. Use this time to journal, think deeply, or plan your future. You'll come out of it feeling like a different person, with a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Here's what you need to remember. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's power. While others drown in the chaos of everyday life, solitude gives you the space to rise above it. It's not just a habit, it's a superpower that will set you apart from the crowd. 3. They are lifelong learners. For highly intelligent people, learning is not a phase of life, it's a way of life. They don't see education as something that ends after school or college. Instead, they see the world as an endless classroom, where every moment, every interaction, and every experience is an opportunity to grow. What makes this habit extreme? It's their insatiable hunger for knowledge. While most people settle into routines, content with what they already know, highly intelligent individuals are constantly asking, "What more can I learn? What don't I know yet?" They treat knowledge like oxygen, something essential for survival, growth, and success. Here's the truth most people ignore. The moment you stop learning, you start stagnating. And in today's fast-paced world, stagnation means falling behind. But people with high IQs refuse to let that happen. They read voraciously, absorb new information like a sponge, and constantly seek out challenges that push their limits. Take Warren Buffett as an example. Despite being one of the most successful investors in history, Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. When asked about the secret to his success, he simply said, "Read 500 pages a day." That's how knowledge works. It builds up, like compound interest. But here's the extreme part. Learning for highly intelligent people isn't just about books or academics. They actively seek out new experiences, meet people with different perspectives, and even learn from their failures. They see mistakes not as setbacks, but as valuable lessons. How you can apply this habit? Start small, but stay consistent. Commit to learning something new every single day. Here are some practical ways to get started. Read for 20 minutes a day. Whether it's a book, article, or research paper, make reading a daily habit. Focus on topics that interest you and challenge your thinking. Listen to podcasts or audiobooks. Turn your commute or downtime into learning time. There's a podcast for every topic imaginable. Pick one and start today. Watch educational content. Replace mindless scrolling or binge-watching with documentaries, TED Talks, or online courses. Platforms like YouTube, Coursera, or Skillshare are goldmines for lifelong learners. Embrace new experiences. Take up a hobby, learn a new skill, or explore a topic you know nothing about. The act of stepping into the unknown sharpens your mind. Push yourself further. Challenge yourself to learn about topics that intimidate you. Think physics, philosophy, or coding, subjects you've always avoided because they seem too complex. Surround yourself with people smarter than you. Conversations with people who challenge your thinking are some of the most valuable learning experiences you can have. Reflect on what you've learned every day. Keep a journal to track your progress and solidify your understanding. Here's the bottom line. Highly intelligent people understand that their greatest asset isn't their IQ. It's their willingness to keep learning. Knowledge isn't just power, it's freedom. It's the key to adapting to any situation, solving problems, and staying ahead in a world that never stops evolving. So, ask yourself, what did I learn today? And what will I learn tomorrow? The answers to those questions could change your life. 4. They think before they speak. Highly intelligent individuals have mastered a rare and powerful skill, the art of mindful communication. Unlike most people who speak impulsively, blurting out their thoughts without a filter, these individuals take a pause, a moment to think, to process, and to carefully choose their words. This seemingly simple habit gives them an edge that's almost unfair. Why is this so extreme? Because words have power. They can build trust, destroy relationships, ignite inspiration, or sow doubt. Highly intelligent people understand this better than anyone. They know that every word they speak leaves an impression on others and on their own reputation. And here's the critical difference. They don't just talk to be heard, they speak to be understood. Think about it. How often do we say something we later regret? Maybe it was an emotional outburst, an offhand comment, or simply speaking without fully thinking it through. These moments can cost us respect, opportunities, and connections. But for highly intelligent people, this doesn't happen. Why? Because they've trained themselves to pause, reflect, and ensure their words serve a purpose before they leave their mouths. Here's the truth. Most people underestimate the impact of their words. They speak without realizing they might be undermining their own intelligence, creating misunderstandings, or damaging their credibility. But highly intelligent individuals treat every conversation like an opportunity, a chance to express themselves clearly, influence others, and leave a lasting impression. Take a moment to consider great leaders, thinkers, and visionaries throughout history. Whether it's Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, or Steve Jobs, they all had one thing in common. They spoke with intention. They didn't waste words. Every statement they made carried weight because it was carefully thought out and deeply meaningful. How you can apply this habit? Start practicing mindful communication today. Here's how. Pause before you speak. When someone asks you a question or you're about to respond in a conversation, take a brief moment to gather your thoughts. A few seconds of silence can completely transform what you're about to say. Ask yourself these questions. Is this true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? These filters will help you communicate more thoughtfully and effectively. Focus on clarity. Avoid rambling or speaking just for the sake of it. Be clear, concise, and to the point. This shows intelligence and respect for others' time. Master your emotions. In heated situations, pause and reflect before responding. Words spoken in anger or frustration often lead to regret. Practice active listening. Before you speak, make sure you've truly understood the other person. Intelligent communication starts with listening, not talking. Push yourself further. Start journaling your thoughts daily. Writing helps you organize your ideas and trains your brain to communicate more clearly. Observe great communicators, whether it's in speeches, interviews, or conversations. Pay attention to how they pause, articulate, and choose their words. Reflect on your past conversations. Were there moments where you could have expressed yourself better? Use those moments as learning opportunities. Here's what you need to remember. Words are a double-edged sword. Use them carelessly, and they can hurt your relationships and reputation. But if you wield them wisely, they can inspire, influence, and elevate you to a level of respect few people ever achieve. Highly intelligent people don't just talk, they communicate with purpose. And when you start thinking before you speak, you won't just be heard, you'll be remembered. 5. They challenge their own beliefs. Here's something that separates truly intelligent people from the rest. They don't cling to their beliefs like a shield. They challenge them, test them, and when necessary, even abandon them. While most people stubbornly hold on to their opinions, afraid of being proven wrong, highly intelligent individuals do the opposite. They actively seek out the flaws in their own thinking, not because it's easy, but because it's essential for growth. What makes this habit extreme? It's the humility and courage required to admit, I might be wrong. Most people are so attached to their opinions that they'd rather defend a flawed belief than confront the possibility of error. But highly intelligent individuals know that ego is the enemy of truth. For them, being right isn't the goal, understanding reality is. Imagine how rare this mindset is in today's world. We live in echo chambers, surrounded by people who think like us, agree with us, and reinforce our biases. Highly intelligent individuals refuse to settle for this comfort zone. They deliberately expose themselves to opposing viewpoints, even when it's uncomfortable, because they know it's the only way to refine their understanding and uncover the truth. Here's the extreme truth. Clinging to unchallenged beliefs is intellectual laziness. It keeps you stuck in the same patterns, the same mistakes, and the same limited perspective. But challenging your beliefs, that's where transformation happens. It's the key to becoming sharper, wiser, and infinitely more adaptable than the average person. Take Charles Darwin, for example. Darwin's theory of evolution wasn't just born out of his own ideas. It was the result of years of challenging his assumptions, listening to critics, and adapting his theories based on new evidence. This habit of questioning his own beliefs didn't weaken his ideas. It made them stronger. How you can apply this habit? Start embracing discomfort in your thinking. Here's how. Seek out opposing viewpoints. Engage in conversations with people who disagree with you. Whether it's about politics, religion, or life choices, genuinely listen to their perspective without getting defensive. Ask yourself tough questions. When you hold a strong opinion, ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What evidence would prove me otherwise? This will force you to think critically and refine your beliefs. Read and explore widely. Don't just consume content that aligns with your views. Read books, watch documentaries, and follow thought leaders who challenge your perspective. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Be willing to change your mind. Admitting you were wrong isn't a weakness, it's a sign of strength and intelligence. When you let go of outdated beliefs, you create space for new and better ones. Push yourself further. Keep a belief journal. Write down your strongest beliefs and revisit them periodically. Reflect on whether they still hold true or if new evidence has emerged to challenge them. Debate with purpose. Instead of arguing to win, debate to learn. Approach every disagreement as a chance to expand your understanding. Surround yourself with diverse thinkers. Build relationships with people from different cultures, professions, and life experiences. Their insights will broaden your worldview in ways you never imagined. Here's what you need to remember. Challenging your own beliefs isn't easy. It requires humility, patience, and the courage to admit when you're wrong. But it's one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Highly intelligent people know that the pursuit of truth is far more valuable than the comfort of being right. When you start valuing truth over ego, you'll not only think smarter, you'll live smarter. And that's a level of intelligence few ever reach. 6. They prioritize mental and physical health. Highly intelligent people don't just rely on their natural abilities, they actively invest in their mental and physical well-being because they know one undeniable truth. Your body fuels your brain. Without physical and mental health, even the sharpest mind will falter. This is a truth most people ignore, but for those with high IQs, it's non-negotiable. What makes this habit extreme? It's the realization that every choice you make, what you eat, how much you sleep, whether you exercise or not, is either building or destroying your mental capacity. Highly intelligent individuals see their health as a foundation for everything else in their lives. Without it, success, productivity, and even happiness become unsustainable. Think about it. When was the last time you truly felt sharp after a poor night's sleep? Or tried to focus on a complex task after skipping meals or indulging in junk food? The connection between body and brain is not just a theory, it's a biological reality. Highly intelligent people don't just understand this, they live it. They know that neglecting their health is the equivalent of sabotaging their own potential. Here's the truth. Most people treat their health reactively, waiting until something goes wrong before they make a change. But highly intelligent individuals treat their health proactively. They don't wait for burnout, illness, or cognitive decline to force them into action. They prioritize it every single day. Take the example of successful entrepreneurs and leaders like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. Despite their hectic schedules, they emphasize the importance of sleep and fitness. Bezos has openly credited sleep as a major factor in his ability to think clearly and make good decisions. Even Einstein was known for getting at least 10 hours of sleep a night. How you can apply this habit. Building a routine that supports your mental and physical health doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small, but aim for consistency. Here's how. Prioritize quality sleep. Your brain does its most important work while you're asleep, processing memories, repairing cells, and resetting for the next day. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night and make it non-negotiable. Exercise regularly. You don't have to become a gym fanatic, but movement is essential. Exercise boosts blood flow to the brain, sharpens focus, and reduces stress. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking, yoga, or strength training can make a huge difference. Eat for your brain. Replace processed foods with brain-boosting options like leafy greens, nuts, fish rich in omega-3s, and whole grains. Hydration is also key. Your brain thrives on water, not sugary drinks. Manage stress. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Incorporate mindfulness practices like meditation, journaling, or simply taking time to breathe deeply throughout your day. Limit distractions. Your mental energy is finite. Cut out unnecessary stressors like toxic people, excessive social media, or multitasking. Protect your focus like it's gold, because it is. Push yourself further. Develop a morning routine that primes you for success. This could include exercise, a healthy breakfast, mindfulness practice, and setting clear intentions for the day. Take breaks to recharge during the day. Highly intelligent people know that their brain works best in focused bursts, followed by rest. Try techniques like the Pomodoro method. Track your habits. Use apps or journals to monitor your sleep, exercise, and nutrition. This will help you identify patterns and stay consistent. Here's what you need to remember. Mental and physical health are not luxuries, they're essentials. Highly intelligent people know that brilliance means nothing if you're too exhausted, distracted, or unhealthy to use it. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just improving your health, you're unlocking the full power of your mind. It's not just about feeling good, it's about becoming unstoppable, and that's the level of performance most people will never reach. 7. They surround themselves with the right people. Highly intelligent individuals understand a fundamental truth that most people overlook. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is not just a motivational saying, it's a reality that shapes your mindset, habits, and ultimately your success. And that's why people with high IQs are incredibly selective about their inner circle. It's the discipline and courage it takes to cut ties with negativity and actively seek out people who challenge, inspire, and elevate them. Most people stay stuck in toxic or uninspiring relationships out of habit, fear, or obligation. But highly intelligent individuals know that the wrong influences can drag them down faster than any external obstacle. Think about it. How often have you felt drained or demotivated after spending time with certain people? Contrast that with how energized and inspired you feel after interacting with someone who truly supports and challenges you. Intelligent individuals are hyper-aware of this difference, and they don't compromise. Here's the extreme truth. Your environment shapes your potential. The people you allow into your life can either push you toward greatness or pull you into mediocrity. For highly intelligent people, surrounding themselves with the right individuals isn't just a preference, it's a strategy. They understand that success isn't a solo journey, it's deeply influenced by the company you keep. Look at great minds throughout history. Steve Jobs famously surrounded himself with visionaries and innovators who pushed him to think differently. Albert Einstein maintained friendships with other brilliant scientists like Niels Bohr and Max Planck, who inspired and challenged his ideas. These individuals didn't rise to greatness alone. They were elevated by the people around them. How you can apply this habit? Start curating your circle with intention. Here's how. Evaluate your current relationships. Reflect on the people in your life. Do they uplift and inspire you, or do they drain your energy and hold you back? Be honest with yourself, even if it's uncomfortable. Prioritize quality over quantity. You don't need a huge social circle. You need a supportive one. Focus on building deeper connections with people who align with your values and goals. Seek out inspiring individuals. Surround yourself with people who are smarter, more experienced, or more motivated than you. These relationships will push you to grow and expand your perspective. Distance yourself from negativity. If someone consistently brings negativity, drama, or toxicity into your life, it's time to set boundaries or, in extreme cases, let go of that relationship entirely. Engage in growth-oriented communities. Join groups, clubs, or networks where like-minded people gather. Whether it's a professional organization, a mastermind group, or a book club, these environments foster mutual growth. Push yourself further. Become the person you want to attract. If you want to surround yourself with inspiring, growth-oriented individuals, make sure you're offering the same energy and value in return. Invest in mentorship. Find mentors who have achieved what you aspire to and learn from their experiences. Their guidance can accelerate your growth. Collaborate with those who challenge you. Seek out people who think differently and aren't afraid to question your ideas. This will sharpen your thinking and broaden your perspective. Be willing to let go. Cutting ties with toxic or unhelpful relationships can be difficult, but it's necessary for your growth. Don't let guilt or fear hold you back from creating a healthier environment for yourself. Here's what you need to remember. The people you surround yourself with are mirrors of your future. Highly intelligent individuals don't leave this to chance. They curate their circle with intention and purpose. When you align yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and uplift you, you don't just rise, you soar. This habit doesn't just make you smarter, it makes you unstoppable. Surround yourself with greatness, and you'll reflect it. As we conclude, these habits are not just for people born with high IQs, they're for anyone willing to think differently and take control of their life. Start implementing even one of these habits, and you'll notice a significant shift in how you think, act, and achieve. If this video gave you valuable insights, let us know in the comments which habit resonated with you the most. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly deep dives into topics that will transform your life.